taking on Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the New Orleans Saints. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Well, here we go. The new era of Raider football in Las Vegas begins now. And after all the talk, it will be Derek Carr who leads the silver and black out for their opening drive in their new desert home.
Sometimes I wonder if we're just not looking at Derek Carr and evaluating him the correct way, because this guy's been incredibly reliable. Only 2 missed starts in 6 seasons with the Raiders. His completion percentage topped 70% last year. The only one higher, Drew Brees in New Orleans. The problem, though, it hasn't translated into wins. They move the ball up and down the field, but they don't score enough touchdowns. Derek Carr hoping to remedy that in 2020.
6 yards to go.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He'll have a first down past the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Carr now on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
It's a pickup of
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
For Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before it gets there.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The keeper.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Left side, he's got it complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's good for a loss.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense now getting set here and leading them out in what could be his final NFL season. The game's all-time leading passer, that's Drew Brees.
When you think of accuracy, you might as well think of Drew Brees because he owns 5 of the 6 best completion percentages in a single season in NFL history. And it feels like he's done them all in 5 of the last 6 seasons. Like Tom Brady, he thinks he can go until he's at least 45. He loves playing the game, takes great care of his body, and despite missing 5 games with a thumb injury last year, showed his toughness and came back and threw 27 touchdown passes against just 4 interceptions.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They go back to Murray on 1st down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
And the numbers for Latavius Murray last time out. 13 carries, 54 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Complete to Ty Montgomery.
I'm not sure if this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going to the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Down at the 2-yard line.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
He is good.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 30.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. On 2nd down. It's Murray, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
There on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. First down, Saints.
On first down, Breeze escaping the pressure right. And this is Cook with a grab. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Nick Kwiatkowski.
Next receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Saints.
These two teams all tied after 1. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Murray, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and run with Murray. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Carr to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That went nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
27-yard.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to talk.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. Defense hold serve.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
Raiders 10, Saints 7.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points. Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
A reminder, Charles and I will make the trek here from the Silver State of Nevada to the Sunshine State of Florida as Thursday Night Football is an all-Florida affair. The Dolphins and the Jaguars from Jacksonville with coverage at 8:20 Eastern on EA Sports. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Breeze now. Buying time to his left. It's caught by Sanders. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the 1st.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, New Orleans.
Here's Murray. Room here to run. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Offense.
Don't do us like that.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Well, pass complete here to Sanders. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Emmanuel Sanders.
2nd down at 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, one thing for sure. You know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a 3rd down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
Brees going to throw. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to Michael Thomas.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch, and the score. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And this one complete to Smith. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Brees going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
First down, Saints.
Here's Brees to throw. And certainly a valuable tool to have in your kit, Emmanuel Sanders, and he's shown us quite a bit in this one.
And that's why they wanted to use him immediately. You know, they come out of the locker room saying, let's get the ball to him, get our offense jump-started, and in this case, it's worked throughout the game. Thus, they have the lead.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brees, complete. Smith has it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Brees now on first down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's complete to Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now, Brees again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Brees now to throw. Dancing to his left. Caught by Montgomery. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where you see the final score there. 28-21, the final score. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. 13-12 the final in a tight one. Lastly, let's check on.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Daniel
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. On the return, Deontay Harris. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just give it something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
1st and 10.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
The ball carrier.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
To the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. 1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Breeze. And he finds Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook. 33 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Jacobs now. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yamata brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And incomplete.
Carr's pass.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's 3rd down.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Breeze now on 1st down. And Sanders has got it complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
A gain of 18.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyrell Williams, 75 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. We didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Getting set to go again here, the Saints and Drew Brees march out there again on offense. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby able to get him for a loss of about 3. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They run again with Murray. He's seen a ton of action tonight. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back to the ground. This time Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Ball carrier, Raekwon McMillan on the tackle. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
the Saints, they'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. They go with Murray again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Made by Jeff Heath.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense. Man, they gotta let him play.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Raiders 37-yard line.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And Thomas has it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Michael Thomas. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
The 20th carry coming up now for Murray. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
So that'll back them up 5.
Still 2nd down.
And this is the 10th carry for Ty Montgomery. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to make it a 3-score game late.